Oh, we are the saviors of the universe. We have found the evil and hunted it down. Yeah. Oh, we are Sky City.
What's up, all my chocolate chips? It is Possibly Awesome here, and welcome back to the cookie. And today I am back with another episode of Bioshock Infinite. Now, for some reason, something happened again where whenever I record an episode of Bioshock Infinite, for some reason it will not record my mic. So I have decided that instead of continuously attempting to do this and like continuously fix my mic when it's clearly not working, I'm just going to record it with zero commentary, and then I'm going to just add the commentary in. And I also figured that would help me focus more, because when I'm playing this game, it's really hard for me to commentate because I'm focusing on the fight so much. So I think it will be better for the commentary overall if I do it like this. So now that that's explained, let's move on. So yeah, last where we left off, we were fighting a bunch of dudes, and this was a safe spot, so I ran on in here to the Montgomery residence. It seems like a fine place. And then this guy over here was like, oh wait, hang on. Consider not shooting first. Not every situation needs to be a fight. So these two are the people in this house. I think were nice. So I was like, okay. Because he said violence is not a blah blah blah. I don't remember. And so I'm just walking in here. Yeah, walking around at the speed of... Oh, he noticed me. Oh, hello. Yeah, I won't hurt you. That's not good. The police are like right there. Are we supposed to let him in, or do I just run? Do I shoot these people? What do I do? I didn't want to shoot the people, basically, so I did not shoot the people. We found one of salts though, so I was like, yes, give me those salts. I will totally accept those salts. They're very much appreciated. Thank you very much. And yeah, basically I was just searching around this house trying to figure out what else to do, if there was any way out, or if the police were still there, or what I was supposed to do, because I was still being chased by the police. I'm still being chased by the police at this point in the game. They're running after me, and I think for the entire game they're chasing after me, which is great. It's something I've always wanted. Hello, lady. You seem nice. I'm not gonna hurt ya. I'll just leave through this door. And, oh, policeman, right there. Yeah, I shot him. I shot him a lot. I shot him to death. And there was another one. And I was like, oh, hello. I will also shoot you to death. And then they brought a lot more guys. And they got shot to death. And then I accidentally clicked out of the menu. Clicked out of the game. So I was like, oh, better resume that. And then continued firing instantly. And yeah, they all died. And then, you know what's great after you kill a bunch of soldiers? Turning around and seeing more soldiers. Oh, and here comes the kicker here in a bit, I think. But, yeah, turn around seeing more soldiers. And then you think you've killed everybody. And you're, like, robbing the bodies and everything is great and good. And you're getting more ammo and everything. And then the fireman shows up along with 3 other soldiers. Yeah, I was very scared this entire time. I didn't know what to do. I was kind of like firing blindly because I couldn't see what was him and what was just, you know, what was just fire. But, yeah, my shield got killed many times, many times. And then, right here, as I'm trying to figure out how to properly reload, he disappears on me, and he scares me to death here because he pops out right there. And then I went back here, and then there he is! He's right there, and he scared me to death, but I did manage to kill him, so there was that. Yeah, I don't really know how to commentate properly on these things. Is this proper commentary? I'm not sure. But I can tell you one thing, it's better than when I'm actually playing, because when I'm actually playing, I just go silent when it's time to fight, because I focus so much. So, okay, I was just heading down here, figured I'd explore, when suddenly bullets, and I was like, what? Where are you coming from? I can't see you at all. And there was a machine over there, and I killed it in about 4 good hits, because I'm awesome. I'm awesome. I don't know that song. And then I found a voxophone up here, so I will shut up so you can listen to the voxophone.
Comstock came by the wagon at dawn. Man was just transfixed by my trophy scalps. Asked about the white ones there. I said, well, sir, if your quarry dwells in the jungle and beds down with the local color, why split hairs? Not a chuckle out of him. Either he ain't seen a man go native, or maybe too many. Anyhow, now he's got me hunting down this Daisy Fitzroy. Hope he don't expect me to stuff and mount her. Yeah.
Was I the only one, like, totally confused by that? Because I had no idea what he was talking about the whole time. Because I didn't have any idea what he was talking about the whole time. So I figured I'd go ahead and watch this thing, because I like these things. They're a nice break from the game. Well, not a break. I like the game overall, so I don't want to break. But they're cool. They're cool little ways of showing information. So it's danger on all sides. We must be ever vigilant. Yeah. Against the scourge of the Vox. Stand alert for Columbia. Finn. Still have no idea who the Vox Populi are, by the way. I just keep hearing the name, and nobody has explained to me who the heck they are. Or, like, why they're important at all. I assume they're important since they've been mentioned so many freaking times, but I have no idea who they are. So I just continued on. And I was keeping an eye out for soldiers, because I was like, is anybody here? Hello? Please don't hurt me. Hey, look, it's me! I'm on a billboard! Where's the island? Like, basically just going around, going, where do I go next? Pretty much, that was what it was. Went over here. There was nothing over here. I just, like, looked around and was like, oh, well, there's nothing over here. And then I saw fireworks, and the fireworks were pretty. And then I came across this ominous gate, and was a little scared to go in there, so I looked at the fireworks instead and pretended I didn't have to. Like, the game still looks pretty, honestly. Even at the stage of all the violence, it looks gorgeous. And we came in here. And I instantly remembered what this was. I've seen this clip. I've seen the clips from inside here a few times. Not too much. I've seen it, like, I think once I saw, so I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. But I knew it was something creepy. I had remembered that it was something either creepy or super violent, and I was a little scared. But I went in anyway, because honestly, what else are you supposed to do? So I walk in here, my salts are full, and I was like, what the heck is all this? It's all disgusting. And I was like, oh, John Wilkes Booth. Oh, that's not a very good statue to put in the middle of a room. And I decided, yeah, we're not gonna discuss that. We're gonna just leave. I walk in here, I'm like, oh, friendly bar people. And then it turns out they're not friendly bar people. You have to shoot them all. So I was like, well, down you go. I didn't really care about you anyways. You didn't seem important to the story at all. So, yeah, I murdered a bunch of people. It was nice. And then I found... Don't quote me on that, but I found a bunch of... Oh, and there was another guy shooting. I forgot about him. Hello, man. You are now dead. And I found this voxophone, and I'm gonna shut up so this voxophone can play.
And when the angel Columbia gave unto the founders the tools to build a new Eden, they did so without hesitation. For 85 years they prepared the way of the Lord. But when the great apostate came, he brought war with him, and the fields of Eden were soaked with the blood of brothers. The only emancipation he had to offer was death.
Okay, so yeah, that was kind of dark for the prophet. He's just like, murder. I'm a good guy. Like, that didn't make any sense to me. But, and I walked in here and was instantly disgusted because what the heck is all this? Is it like, I think it was like rotting food left out for the crows, and I was really, really disgusted. I was like, okay, that's nasty. Let's move on to the next room, where I instantly see a crow eating a dead thing and was like, oh, okay, so that's where the game's going. Alright, let's move on. I don't need to see that. And then, like, yeah, I found some salts and stuff, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do that because it takes away health, and I need health. And I'm actually kind of glad I didn't do that now that I know what I come across in the next room. So, yeah, I was like, alright, let's move on. Is there anything I missed? No, I don't think so. Let's continue. And was like, doo-doo-doo. Hello, what's in here? And I see this giant portrait. And then this guy starts talking. And I'm like, wow. Hello, guy. Am I supposed to shoot you? Or do I just leave you alone? Because you don't seem to notice me, like, at all. So I was like, should I shoot him? Or should I not shoot him? It was like having an internal debate, you know, like when you have an internal debate with yourself and you're like going on and you're like, yeah, I'm inner turmoil, aka what I get like 70% of my day. And I finally decided that, you know what, I was going to go ahead and shoot him because I figured, you know, I have the upper hand if he can't see me at all and I'm up here. It's probably a good idea to just go ahead and shoot him. And then this happened. He disappeared, and all of his guys came running for me. So I'm like, okay, I will just shoot them while they're down there and pause the game because, you know, professionalism at its finest. And I was like, alright, let's shoot him there. Let's do, getting him down. Yep, all good. Good to go. And then this guy came out of nowhere and scared me to death, causing me to, like, just fire blindly in a panic because all of a sudden they were there and I noticed my health bar and I was like, oh no. And yeah, basically this entire sequence is me panicking. It's just me panicking and firing guns until they all die because I just straight up panicked. Like, there's literally no other word for it. I literally did not know what to do. I just fired blindly because I was terrified of everything. I thought they were scary looking and I just was like, no, not today. Please leave me alone. That was great. And then I ran out of ammo and I was like, oh, this is perfect. Yep. This is just great. I'm running low on ammo. I'm low on health. My shield's about to die. I'm doing great today, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I was gonna die. And then I was fine. So I was like, okay. Alright then. I just kept going. Anyway, I'm like, alright, just search the corpses. I calmed down. I was like, oh, and then there was that guy, and I was like, alright, bye. Yeah, you I can handle, because you're not all up in my face. Yeah. That shield is really helpful, though. That's a really useful tool. Like, you don't lose any health for, like, a good, like, 10 hits or so. And I was like, oh, sweet Jesus, it's a health pack. Thank God. Yeah, there was a lot in this scene that I was just terrified. And then since the other guy disappeared, I was very carefully walking around going, when's he gonna reappear? I was so scared of him in general because it was just like, he was here and now he's not, and that makes me concerned. Oh, also I found an infusion, which was nice, and I was like, health, yes, give me health. I could use some of that like right now. That's helpful, yes.
Better already.
And then Booker's like, I feel better already. And I'm like, yeah, you do. 'Cause I just gave you a health infusion. And I think that's what those are supposed to do. And then I walked out here. And I don't think there was anything in here. No, there wasn't. It was just a bunch of desks. And I was like, okay. It's a desk room with a radio in it. Alrighty. And I was a little concerned because I didn't know what I was stepping into here. And, by the way, cover your eyes for a bit if you're not into violence, because this was messed up. So, oh wait, no, that's not yet. It's not yet. You got time. Also, why does Booker push buttons like that? Why does he just slam his fist into the side of the button? Why doesn't he push a button like a normal person? Is he incapable of that? Does he just have to be violent with everything he sees and just is like, pow! You're dead! You're a button and I killed you! I honestly have no idea what goes through Booker DeWitt's mind when he's pressing buttons, but I like to imagine it's something along those lines. So yeah, I find this vending machine, I'm like, I don't need anything, forgetting that my pistol is literally about to die, and I look at my pistol ammo, and I'm like, oh yeah, I do need something, give me some pistol ammo, I could use it. So I was like, yay, I'm getting pistol ammo, I'm being competent, I know what I'm doing in a first-person shooter for once in my life. And then I was like, you know what, I'll get some machine gun ammo. And I was like, oh, it can be full, because I didn't know that was a thing. So I continued buying pistol ammo until it was full. So I was all good, I was ready. I was gonna gear up to fight this guy. And, where's the part where... I'll remember the part where you need to cover your eyes. I'll warn you. I promise. I promise I will warn you. To the more sensitive viewers, I will warn you. So, yeah, I was looking around here for a while, like, what's in here? It's a big round table and a projector with Comstock Man. Hello, Comstock Man. How you doing today? I don't know who you are, but you seem to hate me for some reason, and I don't know what that's about, but okay. Like, I get I'm trying to steal your girl, but okay, that sounds really bad. I mean, I get I'm trying to steal this lamb thing of yours, but just a job, man. You shouldn't be mad at me. You should be mad at the ones who stole it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, for the more sensitive viewers, yeah, don't look away now. Look away now, because this is messed up. So I opened this door, and holy crap, there's a man, and oh, that's disturbing. Oh, yeah, that's really disturbing. And then creepy man at 12 o'clock. I was like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? I remember you. I knew you were somewhere. I knew you were somewhere. I knew you wouldn't just disappear and leave me to live. And I turn around and see that. That's really messed up. Okay, sensitive viewers, you can open your eyes now. But, yeah, so I read this, and it says, with Devil's Kiss equipped, hold and release right mouse to create an explosive trap. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I don't really want him coming around this corner to attack me. So I was like, I'll just put some explosive traps there. And, ooh, I'm out of salts. Better go get that casual salt infusion I saw back there. And I'll lay one more, you know, just in case he comes around the other side. And so I'm like, okay, I've got 3 traps lined up. Let's do this. And I walk forward. Well, not yet. I walk forward and one-shot him.
What's this?
Immediately, which was like the best moment of my life. I felt like such a bad... Can't say that. Never mind. I felt like such an amazing person. I was like, dude, I just one-shot what I believe is considered to be a boss. I think I win. Yeah, so this is Murder of Crows. And the new vigor. I was like, cool. And so I drink it, and I'm like, what the heck are you? Could you get away from me, please? I don't appreciate you at all. And then this popped up.
Summon murderous crows. Hold and release to create a nest trap.
And I was like, cool! And it says, press right mouse to summon something. I can't read it from where I'm looking. Murderous crows. Yeah, you read it. You read it. You saw. You heard the guy on the screen. So I just continued on, and there were dead people hanging from cages, and then just a soldier, you know, because it's like, oh, we heard the explosion. We're just gonna let you mill around for a while until we actually attack you. So yeah, I took them out easy. They were pretty easy to take out. There was only 4 of them. And I was like, yay, I'm getting better at this. I can take out soldiers, no problem. Okay, I'm really glad that's a thing, even though they seem to die within a few bullets, whereas I can soak up about, I don't know, like 37. I saw this and I was like, oh, it's broken. And I got this. Gear is a special ability that gives the something abilities. They can only be worn 4 pieces at a time. Manage your gear in the gameplay menu, which I still don't know where that is. And I got the Burning Halo with a 70% chance that a melee target is set ablaze. And I was like, yes, give me that. I don't know how to equip it. I will look that up later, how to equip the gear. Yeah, you can see me trying to figure out where to go, and I didn't want to press any buttons for fear that I would accidentally end the recording. But, yeah, I just continued, and he's like, the false shepherd, blah, 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 blah. This is what it looks like. And I'm just sitting here thinking, this is not at all what my character looks like. I'm fairly certain that's not at all what my character looks like, so yeah, I should be able to get away with this easy. But then, yeah, so I was like, gondola station. Okay, I will get to this gondola station. I will rescue my favorite heroine of any video game ever. I seriously love Elizabeth. Elizabeth is my favorite woman character from any video game ever. She's like the best. I love her. Aside from Max. Max from Life is Strange was pretty cool. I have like I need to make a list on Wattpad of my favorite video game characters, because there's a lot of them. So I was looking around, I'm like, sync! It is pointless. I will move on now. Trash cans. Nothing. Okay, trash can. Nothing. That was also pointless. I will move on now, and just continued searching through this house. And I was like, there must be a way through this house. Obviously, because I'm like, I gotta explore everything. I gotta look around, and then I hear this. And I'm like, oh, there's a person in here who wants to kill me. In there. Okay, alright then. Alright then, you want to kill me? Okay, you want to find me and kill me. Well, let me tell you something, ma'am. I will find you and kill you. I will find you and anybody who has weapons, and I will kill the weapon people, because I don't like being murderous. I will only kill those who are murderous against me. And she's like, ah, and he's like pulling guns, and I'm just over here like, yeah, you're dead now. And then this guy comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, where were you hiding? Do you just have a random policeman hiding around just in case? And then there was that guy, who I assume was the woman's wife, but I wish the woman had a wife. That would be great. I assume it was her husband, and I was like, you know what, whatever, he was going to kill me. Die. And then she's cowering over there, and I'm like, you know what, you don't have any weapons, you're not gonna hurt me, I'm not gonna hurt you. I honestly don't care if you give a false account of what I look like. I don't care. I was like looking for doors because I didn't know where I was going. Honestly, I'm over here like, where do I go? Where do I go? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. So I walk up the stairs, naturally, looking for an exit. I'm like, okay, exit. There's no exit to be seen. Did I even need to go in here? Turns out I did not, because if you look over there, there is a skyhook right there. I did not have to go into that building at all. You know, I just felt the need to, apparently, to just, you know, explore. And then I'm like, ooh, Skyline Strike time. Death to you, sir. And then I turn around and there's only one other guy. I'm like, okay. Turns out Father Comstock is so worried about Elizabeth that he only stations 2 guys outside the only station that can get to Monument Island. Yeah, he's a real smart man, isn't he? So yeah, I was like, okay, only sending 2 guys. I'm just gonna casually walk into Monument Island. Just gonna walk in because, you know, that's logic for ya. That's complete and total logic. I can just walk in whenever I feel like it. You should have stationed some dudes outside the building, man. You should have stationed some dudes. You might have gotten a better chance of capturing me, but today is not that day. Oh, also 420 coins. Blaze it. Okay, and then I was like, alright, I will enter this station. And then I spent like the entire time this loading screen took to figure out, is this, you know this that I'm looking at right now that's saying save point? Is this a save point? Yeah, it took me a while to figure out it. Yeah, it was a save point, so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna end this episode right here. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that commentary thing. Let me know if you like this style of commentary. And yeah, I think that's all I had to say. Stay strong and gone. Bye, all my chocolate chips. Bye.